Hey everyone, Hobo4Craft, aka MrHobo here, and let me just say first off, happy Halloween to all the viewers out there. And this is going to be a series between FruitDealer and Boxer. It's going to be from the BlizzCon show match, and I haven't seen it yet, but I'm casting it just because I thought it would be a really good game. Why not kill two birds with one stone? And in case any of you have missed it, this would be a great way to see it. So that's what I thought I would do. Kind of a Halloween special, I guess. But it looks like we're going to have FruitDealer spawning on the top right of Lost Temple here, and Slayer Boxer will be on the bottom. And the thing about Lost Temple is this high ground right here that the Terran can abuse so easily with drops, dropping a tank or two, and throwing down some turrets up here. That makes it so hard for the Zerg to hold his expansion. You can harass all 5 of these minerals with a tank right here, maybe even the 6th one up here. So 5 to 6 of the 8 minerals they cannot use because of your tanks up there. So hopefully for FruitDealer he doesn't have to go through that. But I know that Boxer does really like drop-oriented play, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does choose to do. We're getting close. We're at 14 right now for FruitDealer, so my assumption is that he's going to be going for a 14 hatch. It's pretty standard on this map, and it looks like he could be scouting with this drone right here, or he could be going to make a hatchery. It looks like he will be doing just that. So yep, we're going to have a 14 hatch, and the placement of this barracks makes me think that he's going to have an add-on right here, and he can also fit another supply depot right here. And it looks like he will be scouting now, and it looks like the Overlord of FruitDealer did not see the base of Boxer over here, so he does know that he's not over there, and now he's going to be sending his drone. He's going to be intercepting. He probably already knows that Boxer is over here on the bottom position. Looks like, did he get that? Yeah, Boxer did spot that that hatchery right there, so he is going to know that he's going to be expanding. Looks like we got about a 15 or 16 spawning pool, but still no gas. It's kind of peculiar. My guess is that he's going to be going roaches, because if you wanted the metabolic boost, you would have gotten your your extractor down much more quickly. But we did have that tech lab go down, so that, yep, that's why we had that space for the add-on. And it looks like he's going to be getting out some pretty relatively late Reapers, and ooh, it looks like he was gonna try and put a bunker down, but 2 more drones from FruitDealer did come down to hack away at this bunker, so that's a really nice play right there. And it looks like Boxer did in fact bring another SCV to come attack, but ooh, will this bunker finish? No, I don't think there's any chance that it can. It looks like one of this SCV does sneak away at the last second. Oh, but this bunker might finish if he can get it up with the 2 SCVs right here. Oh, it looks like it barely does finish in time, and actually the Reaper is now coming over, and just now some of the Zerglings are popping out, and it looks like it's going to be surrounded. Oh my gosh, and my sound is so loud right now. Just going to turn that down for a second. Sorry guys, complete fail. Let's go master volume right here. And that sounds about right. Totally my bad. Going to be starting it right back up, and it looks like that was a really nice play by FruitDealer getting rid of that bunker, because if that went up, it would have been in range of the Expo and would have taken it down eventually. So that's a really nice play getting it. And another Reaper coming out just in time to just do away of these Zerglings. But ooh, it looks like we're getting a counter expansion from Boxer. This is an interesting tactic. Boxer really likes to harass his opponent, and in the meantime put up an Expo himself. So he's very macro oriented as a Terran. He doesn't like to turtle as much as your average Terran does, and he's using this high ground very well, trying to pick off some units. But FruitDealer using his units very wisely. Looks like he is able to pick off 1 drone. We do see that Roach 1 go down. I do believe I mentioned that earlier, why he did get that extractor light. It looks like FruitDealer is now spotting this expansion, so this could be trouble for Boxer here, as he actually doesn't have any units at his main base. A couple of Zerglings could run in and wreak havoc on the anything of Boxer, really. So this is very interesting. Oh, it looks like these Reapers are going to climb down, but this Queen is dealing a lot of damage. It looks like one of these Reapers is going to go down, going to hop up on this high ground, and Oh, it barely gets away with about 15, 16 life. And these roaches are just now popping out. Great defense against these Reapers. So it looks like these Reapers won't be bothering FruitDealer for any time soon. Looks like Boxer's now turtling up, putting down a nicely placed bunker in front of his expansion, which is now turning into a command center. Looks like he's got 2 more barracks with 2 more reactors on them, so he's going to be pumping out a lot of units, but 2 roaches could create a lot of trouble right here, and it looks like all these SCVs are very vulnerable. Scoot right around the bunker, and oh my gosh, Marines do so much damage from the acid spit of these roaches, and it looks like they will back up into the bunker. Smart move, but once again, they're still not in range, and this orbital command really cannot do anything except take the punishment of these roaches, but it looks like 1 Marauder is now out, and that definitely will do it. That range is greater than the 4 of the roaches, which was recently buffed, and it looks like he's microing it very well. Looks like this 1 Marauder can take out both of these roaches. Very nice micro right there from Boxer. 3 or 4 more roaches come on the way. I don't think FruitDealer wants to end it right here. He just wants to poke around, create a little bit of harassment, and keep Boxer on his toes. Make him spend maybe a little bit more economy on just pumping out units than he would have in the meantime, and only now is he able to get out his factory because of that. So that was a nice play from FruitDealer, putting on the pressure a little bit early on. Very smart thing to do. It looks like we got a cancel of something. I don't know what that was, but it looks like now he's just putting down an Evo chamber. We could see +1 attack, 2 range units go down very quickly, but it looks like we have a sizable force coming in from Boxer to FruitDealer's expansion, and he has a lot of larvae saved up right here. Looks like, oh, he's going to step back in, kill this queen right away. We did get a cancel go down on that spine crawler. Looks like, oh, all these drones are so vulnerable at this point, and these, oh my gosh, these roaches are going down so quickly, and these drones are coming into the mix. They did pick off a couple of units, but to no avail, and they are going to come right back in the mix. These hero drones are going to save the day, it looks like, and these Marauders are the only thing that survive, and FruitDealer, hanging on by a thread, is able to pick off a couple more units before retreating back into his base. Looks like he's pretty safe. He does have metabolic boost now. Down on his Zerglings. Wow, that was pretty close, actually. And now we have a hatchery going up adjacent to the base, the natural base of FruitDealer. So that's a nice play right there. I don't expect Boxer to have any idea that that's going on. And something that's actually really interesting is that Boxer never at one point has blocked off his base. That just shows that with the right style of play, you don't even have to block off your base. So yeah, it takes a lot of skill, but if you can know how to put on the pressure right and micro your units correctly, you can pull stuff like that off. I guess that's why he's a pro. But it looks like we have a factory being built where the barracks once was. It's going to be attached to this tech lab. We can expect tanks. Oh, no, it looks like that armory just finished. We could see some Thor action going down, and a good amount of Thors do easily tear apart roaches, though roaches are the best choice against Thors. Mutas get demolished if you don't micro them correctly. Hydralisks do a lot of damage, but they're very squishy. Zerglings in the right number can take out Thors, but with a bio army that is attached to these Thors, it doesn't look like that would be a wise option. But it looks like we got a scared stim-packed army running away from these banelings and roaches and zerglings of what's his name, FruitDealer. But it looks like there aren't actually any medevacs on the field right now, which could be a problem for FruitDealer. Or no, well, that actually would not be a problem whatsoever for FruitDealer, but it would be a definite problem for Boxer, as he's going to be using a lot of stim, but has no way to heal his units. So it looks like he just now put a starport down. Looks like he might put a reactor, maybe swap with a factory or a barracks here. That would be a good choice to double pump out those Hellions, or not Hellions, excuse me, medevacs. I'm really tired right now. I don't even know why. Maybe it's because I just woke up for a nap. Enough about me. Let's go back to Boxer. It looks like he's just about now saturating his expo comfortably. Most of his harvesters are at his main. I would spread them out a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Looks like he read my mind. But these banelings are very vulnerable in front, that would be nice and easy way to pick them off, but it looks like Boxer is not biting at the bait. They do have speed upgrade, which is key because too slow of bailings will just get picked off right away. It looks like this expo is just about saturated. And we have a lot of gas coming in from FruitDealer, which is exactly what the Zerg needs in this point of the game. So often you'll find that you have a ton of minerals, even excess of 1,000 minerals, as we can sometimes see. Oh, I'll get back to that in a second, but it looks like this Thor was dropped by a medevac, but I don't even see where the medevac is. Maybe it flew over there. Super Viking. But that range 4 of the roaches we saw was helping out. Looks like none of them can attack, however. And this extractor will go down, and that's going to be a bit of a blunder because that's going to be a lot less gas at this moment. And dropping a bunch of SCVs and a couple Marines. This is going to be so annoying. This is what I was talking about earlier, how easy it is to abuse this cliff. Throwing down a couple of turrets, and these Marines will get rid of any overlords that are in the vicinity to give sight to these units. And FruitDealer is definitely frustrated at this point. Looks like these 2 bottom mineral veins will not be able to be used, so this is definitely annoying for FruitDealer. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. Does he have... Oh yes, it looks like he does have Ventral Sac, so he will be able to do some sort of drop. Hopefully he'll just drop his roaches onto this cliff and do away with this pesky Thor, which can attack these bottom 3 minerals, I do believe. That is just a very good play from Boxer here. You can see just his brilliant use of drops definitely has carried over from StarCraft 1, and just about every game I've watched him, he has pulled some kind of pesky